you can lock up yours so yours stays the top one.
It's when it's done. Hello.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi Liz.
How much is that kind of?
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
I'm gonna need them inside for this, and I'm gonna have to run. Molly, inside. Let's go. Come on. Inside. Everybody. Go, go, go. Go, girl.
Straight back.
Laura.
Probably just.
This. Want me to do it? Oops.
Good to know. Mm.
Are you gonna kettlebell deadlift?
Yeah.
So Nick.
So, dude.
Hi.
Hey, do you remember? I mean, this was so long ago when we were back at the park. There was a time when we had a bag of markers and an eraser that we lost.
Mm-hmm.
Does that ring a bell at all?
Yeah. You found it?
So it fell like behind the seat of my truck, like somewhere that like, unless I fold both seats down and then pull the back, like I never go back there. And because they're speakers, it didn't fall to the ground. So yeah, there's the lost markers and
Found them.
Wow.
Do they work anymore?
yeah, actually some of them still work. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
2.5 years later.
Well, that's why I said no wait for the warm up. Probably back.
Is Whitney joining? Or is she sleeping in?
No, I don't think she's gonna work out anymore.
Oh, okay.
I think she's like, within the next few days of giving birth. So
Yeah, I mean, her due date is 3 days from now.
yeah. it's just right now her neck, it's just killing her, and it'll give her a headache, and her freaking upper back, like everything just keeps compounding, like everything just hurts. So
Mhm.
I mean,
That's
she
tough.
pretty much, she worked out up until, was that Thursday? Yeah,
That's
Thursday was the last workout. So yeah, I think she's good to go. Yeah.
Do you guys want to see something really exciting before we start?
Of course.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I don't want to fuck this up.
It was a crotch shot.
What?
Oh,
And I
Nice.
installed it myself.
Nice.
nice.
I'm so excited. Happy birthday to me.
Where did you get that from?
Amazon.
Oh,
Of course.
surprised they weren't out. I see everyone is looking
It's
for
like the one thing they have.
See,
Nice, that's cool.
My sister Laura's joining us, but she doesn't want people to see her, so I guess that's what we're going to look at. I don't know what that is.
Is that the?
Laura's Galaxy.
Oh, just tell her to not share the video.
No.
Okay.
Is this her? No. Yeah, I see Wendy sharing without a video. That's fine. Haley's joined.
Oh, hey guys, I'm gonna do the stretching routine after. I guess Nick's not feeling that well, but he sent me what he was planning on doing. So, like last time, we'll end the meeting and then I'll immediately start it again, just so we can have this separate recording, so I can post it on YouTube. And then if you guys haven't heard, all the workouts are being, not all, but one of the workouts each day, and then the stretch is being posted to YouTube. So if you don't catch the workout, you can, follow along and make it up.
Cool. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So today's warm-up. We can see that. We've got a 100-meter run. So essentially look at this as 2 rounds, right? So there's 1 round. This is the other round. So we're doing a 100-meter run, 10 deadlifts. This you can sub for jump roping. 10 front squats, 10 alternating bodyweight lunges. So with these deadlifts and front squats, we're going to be using either a weighted backpack, your kettlebell, your dumbbell. Today, with your kettlebells and dumbbells, I want you to hold them like they're med balls. Today's workout was meant to be used with med balls. I know everyone doesn't have one. If you do have one, use it. But if not, use your dumbbell or your kettlebell like a med ball. And I'll explain that real quick.
Hey, Jarrett, also, if you guys can't run or jump rope, just high knees will work too for like 30 seconds.
Yeah. All right, so let me turn this down. So Jacob.
Hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone just so it stays on to me. There we go. If you have any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself. But for today's workout, with those dumbbells, hold them by the sides of it. Like when we do med ball cleans, hold it like it's a med ball, okay? Same thing with that kettlebell. Kind of hold it like a goblet squat. Catch like that. Or same thing if we're doing deadlifts. I want you to hold it like it's a ball, like it's a med ball. Kind of get a little variety, because I know that with these workouts, it's kind of getting monotonous with the few things that we're doing over and over again. Okay, so recap. 1 minute run, 100-meter run, or double unders or jump ropes, or high knees if you don't have either of those or can't do either of those. 10 deadlifts with whatever that weight is that you have. 10 front squats with that weight you have. 10 alternating body weight lunges. So that's kind of the first round, and then the second round, we're gonna start adding weight to the lunges, and then the movements here are gonna change. So we got that 100-meter run, 10 cleans, 10 thrusters, and 10 alternating bodyweight lunges. So I'll demo all of those real quick. Okay, so for reference, I'm going to use a dumbbell. So obviously those deadlifts, hips back, shins vertical, down. You don't have to go all the way to the ground if you got the deadlift. Kind of go to where the bar would be. Stand back up. Front squats. Get that in the front rack with your elbows in front. Fold that squat. keeping the back in a good position, elbows up and high, stand tall. Alternating bodyweight lunges, right? Just regular lunges, same thing, just keeping our chest up, getting 90 degrees on both of those legs. Then we'll go back into that run, and then we'll come back with 10 cleans. So with that weight, start about mid-shin, we're gonna stand up, get that full hip extension, come under catch, and stand, okay? Ideally, we're cycling that, right into the next one. After that, we've got 10 thrusters, so keep that dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever that weight is in the front rack, full squat, stand and press overhead. Let's go back. Stand and press overhead, making sure that we're poking our head through. Right, full squat, press overhead, showing control of that weight. And then 10 alternating weighted lunges. So now just keep that weight here, or if you have a backpack or something, you can kind of body hug it. Just add some additional weight to those lunges. All right, so I'm gonna unmute, see if anyone has any questions. Sometimes we need to go over anything again. All right, any questions? Good to go? Cool. So this one's not for time. Just kind of just work through it. I'll get this displayed up so that everyone can kind of see it if you don't have it already written down. Go ahead and get going with that 100-meter run or single unders or high knees or whatever that looks like for you.
Now?
Let's do 30 seconds of single unders or high knees if you're not running or, yeah, if you're not running.
Now?
Who's that? Okay. If you have any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself. And deadlifts. Front squats. Try to keep your elbows up. Let's check, guys. Make sure with those deadlifts, we're keeping that chest up, right? Show me that emblem on your shirt. Keep your chest up. Keep those elbows high in the front squats. Bodyweight lunges. 10. Alternating. That's quick. Looking good, guys. Good, Haley. On those cleans, let's make sure we're standing up completely and then pulling high shrug, come around the dumbbell. I'll demo that. So we've got it between our hands. Stand completely, high pull, come under. Right, from the side. Good. All right, looks like we're about getting finished up. Hey, Sarah and Rory, can you guys tilt your camera down a little bit? Just that way I can see you guys doing your movements. Cool, much better. Thanks. All right, so now let me bring this down. So I'll go into today's workout. There is a finisher, optional finisher at the end. But today we're gonna start with 4 rounds for time with a 15-minute time cap of 10 squat cleans, 12 thrusters, 16 back squats, and then a 200-meter run with, ideally we'd like to do this with that additional weight that we have. Obviously, if we're not running, that's a little bit different. But maybe with those high knees, you could just keep that weight in your hands while you're doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and demo each of these movements, and then we'll get started here. Okay, so for this purpose, I'm going to use a backpack. So we've got those squat cleans. From the ground or about mid-shin, all the way up, catch into either catch in a full squat or come down into a full squat, stand up, right? Cycle through each one. And kind of what I was saying with Haley before, with those cleans, just like with a barbell, right? You want to come up, first pull, second pull is here, and then that third, and then come under, right? So it's making sure you get fully extended before you pull under that weight. And then next, we've got 12 thrusters. So that last squat clean, now we're going thruster, full thrust into a full extension at the top with your head poked through, right? So we're not here, but here, right? Directly overhead stacked. And then after that, we've got those 16 back squats. So if you've got a kettlebell, just kind of hold it across your back here. If you've got your backpack, you can either put it on your back or do the same thing here. Kettlebell, right? Kind of the same thing. If you want to switch to a front squat, I think that would be okay too, but you just did a bunch of thrusters. So think your arms are needing a rest. And then we go into that 200-meter run with that additional weight. So either throw your backpack on, go for a run, hold the dumbbell in your hands, hold the kettlebell. That's up to you. Or again, we can do those high knees or double unders. With the double unders, don't worry about any additional weight. With the high knees, if you want to try, you can try adding that additional weight, holding it in your hands, or just kind of ditch it, right? So, one more recap. 4 rounds for time, 15-minute time cap, 10 squat cleans, 12 thrusters, 16 back squats, 200-meter run with the weight. 4 rounds, 15-minute time cap. Does anyone have any questions on that?
If we don't think we can get through the whole thing, should we scale the rounds or just go until the 15-minute time cap?
I would say let's scale these numbers back a few.
Okay.
So cut them down by 2 each, 10 each, or 2 to 4 each, depending on how you do. So
right.
What you can do is maybe let's go through one round, and if let's see, so 4 rounds, 15. So if it takes you over 4 minutes, then let's scale these back by 3 reps or 2 reps.
Okay. Are you going to have the timer up there?
Yeah, y'all have it displayed right here so you guys can see it. Does everyone have the workout written down or able to view on their own?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone's okay if I don't have this shown, right? You're going to know what to do? Okay, and I'll do my best to remind people what the movement order is and how many rounds we're doing, just because I know it's hard to think when we're breathing heavy.
For the 200 meters, if we're jump roping, how long do we do that for?
Let's do that for a minute.
Okay.
Here you go. Sorry, doing workouts. My super official phone stand, box of screws.
Jared, can you show the back squat again, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Wendy was asking about that. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, you're good. You're good. It's under chat. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Show the back squat again.
Yep, back squat. Okay. So let's see, Wendy, what are you using?
I have dumbbells.
Okay, so let's just stick to one dumbbell for today. Hold it like I am here, one hand on each side. So for the back squat, we're gonna keep that weight across the back of our neck, making sure we're holding it tight to our shoulders and just doing a back squat like that.
Okay, great. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how I was going to modify the two before that.
No, you're fine. Oh, so you need help on the squat cleans?
Yeah, I've got a wrist injury and a knee injury, so I'm not going to swing anything I can lifts, but I'm not going to swing anything up over, or I can just keep it above and then press up from like the press.
Okay. So what if you're to do just like a pulling motion? Is that hard in here?
I'd probably do 2 rows in each, like one in each hand.
Okay, yeah, that can work. So let's get a little dip, high pull.
Okay.
Dip, high pull. Okay? So that'll replace your cleans. So the 10 squat cleans, we'll do the same thing, 10 dip high pulls. And then for the thrusters, can you hold that weight in this front position without it bugging your wrist?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Just to move back up so you can see. So a full squat or whatever squat you can do without hurting your knee. If that's even just a dip, press overhead.
Okay.
Okay, and then those back squats, just put it across the back of your neck and just go to it, whatever a full squat looks like for you.
Okay. Awesome.
Right? And then, yeah, for that run, just do some quick high knees for about a minute. Does that work? Cool. Anybody else? Any questions? Cool. Sorry, you muted themselves. Okay, let me get this set up. Okay.
If anybody would like to join me with their weighted vest, I'm wearing mine.
Jacob. All right, when everyone's in position and ready, we'll get started. All right, thumbs up if we're ready. Cool, 8 seconds. Go. Again, 4 rounds, 10 squat cleans, 12 thrusters, 16 back squats, 200-meter run, or 1 minute of high knees. So Wendy, we're actually on those dip high pulls. So we'll start with 10 of the dip high pulls. Yeah. And if something starts to hurt or starts to bother you, just raise your hand and I'll unmute you and we can modify it further if we need to. Yep, so next is, 12 thrusters, full squat into a press. Good, yep, into those back squats. Good, yep, after those back squats, we've got the 200-meter run or the 1 minute of high knees. Face it this way. Good high knees, Wendy. That's good. Yep, let's get the, doing great. Great height. Good. Haley, let's try to keep those elbows in front of that weight on the bottom of our squats. Good. Because the closer we keep it to us, the easier the weight feels for us. The further away, the harder. Great squat depth, Jacob. Just to recap, I'm sure everyone's aware of it now, but 4 rounds, 10 squat cleans, 12 thrusters, 16 back squats, 200-meter run with the vest or with any weight, or, yep, just those high knees for 1 minute. Seven minutes, 15. What is 7.5? All right, guys, 7.5 minutes in. We're halfway through. We're good. Morgan, do you know the workout?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, Okay.
I'm just early for stretching.
Gotcha.
There's something seriously wrong with my shoulder.
Okay. Yep. Stretch and recover.
Hey, Morgan.
Hi, Wendy.
You're not in speaker view anymore.
Oh, no?
Still showing Morgan's screen. There you go.
Okay. I'll add it.
I
I'll
think
do it again.
just because Morgan was talking.
Okay. There we go. No, it didn't say. I wonder if it just pins the location in the gallery.
It's just wherever it hears noise last, if that person isn't able to on this.
Oh, okay. All right, guys, coming up on our last 5 minutes of the workout. All right, guys, 3 more minutes left.
Liz on a treadmill.
Mhm.
Nice.
All right, guys, last minute and a half. Good, Rory. Let's make sure we're keeping those wrists in a good, strong position if we're not able to get into a full front rack. Looks good. Let's go, Rory. 45 seconds. Dig deep. You got it, Sarah. Twenty seconds. Let's go, guys. You got it. 10 seconds. Done. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and unmute everyone. Great job, guys. Thanks for coming to class today. Be sure to stick around. Nick's gonna run the stretching class. I'm sure after this week, everyone's ready for a good stretch.
Are we doing the finisher?
Oh, good. Ha. Good save. Optional. Okay. 2 to 3 sets.
Optionally required.
Optionally required. Okay, so we got 2 to 3 sets of 15 tuck-ups and then 5x5 side plank rotations. Let me demo each of those. Okay. Those tuck-ups. Similar to all hollow bodies.
We're not seeing you because you're
Mute. Okay, there we go. Okay. So in the hollow body, out to here, up, out, up. If we need to alternate legs, you can do that. Make it a little bit easier. If that's completely out of the realm, we can just do sit-ups. We'll do 15. We can do 15 sit-ups, and then those side plank rotations. So feet on top of each other, body in a straight line. You've got your arm up. You're gonna twist through and through your other arm, and then back up. That was 1, right? So we'll do 5 each side, and then we'll switch. Okay, again, this is just for quality, not for time, so go ahead and go at your own pace. Again, we've got 15 of those tuck-ups, 5 on each side
Jared,
of the side rotations,
Can you show them what it's like to like split their legs on the side plank in case the side plank with their legs stacked is too hard?
Yeah. So when you're doing the plank, you can keep 1 foot in front and 1 foot behind. That way it gives you a little bit more balance. This would be more difficult with your feet stacked, or you can kick one heel off just to keep yourself balanced while you're doing that rotation. Okay?
Is there a way to do that with a wrist injury, like on your forearm or something?
Yeah, I would just go to your elbow. Definitely use a pad so you're not grinding your elbow into the ground. But it would be the same thing just on that elbow. So you're off the wrist here, rotate through here. Any other questions? Cool, looks like everyone's got it going. So again, we've got 3 sets, 15 tuck-ups, 5 of each side on the side plank rotations. Optional extra weight if you want. Add a dog to your chest. 5 on each side. So as one set, you're doing 3. So 15 more steps. Good job, guys. As we get finished up with these, go ahead and exit out of this meeting, jump in probably 10, 15 minutes, and we'll get started with the stretching class. Or you can stick around, either way. Cool. Looks like everyone's all finished up with this workout. I'm going to go ahead and end this meeting, and then Nick, if you want to jump back in and take over. Okay, thanks for coming, guys. Good workout.